as a wrestling fan, the holidays have now become synonymous with how is Dominic and Mommy going to terrorize the Mysterio family today. Started on Thanksgiving, and it went over like gangbusters. Rhea and Dominic show up. Rey Mysterio is trying to enjoy Thanksgiving with Aaliyah, with his wife. Has to throw the mask on when Dominic is there. Rey Mysterio exposing himself, not for not wearing a mask. He put the mask on in time, but exposing himself as a person who already had the Christmas tree up, by the way, at Thanksgiving, which I actually kind of support. But Christmas Eve came. Dominic and Rhea Mommy Ripley showed up. And Abuelo opened the door. And he doesn't care. Grandpa doesn't care. He's not here for the drama. Grandpa has lived his life. Grandpa goes, oh, good, Dominic is here. He thinks it's silly that everybody's fighting anyway. So he gives Dominic a big hug. He even gives Rhea a hug. Whatever, good for Dominic, he says, but the rest of the family, not so much. I just love, by the way, that Rey's even gotten Abuelo involved. Rey's wife is there. What are you doing? Rey invites Dominic to step outside. Mommy threatens to hit Rey's wife while they're on the front lawn. Rey's wife hits Mommy. Dominic gets arrested. The fuzz pulls up. The lights start going. And the police are there. Dominic gets arrested. He goes into jail. I won't make it in jail. Dominic in the police car. Call Priest. Call Finn. You got to bail me out. I won't make it in jail. Mommy apparently did bail him out. But look, everybody is having so much fun with these vignettes that are just popping up on social. They're not built up. They're not anything. They're not even on the same roster, Rey and Dominic. Rey and Dominic have other stories on the television show that they're dealing with. But the tension between the two of them never went away. Everybody's been having such a fun time with these. You know, all the feedback that I've seen from wrestling fans are just please every holiday. Like they want another one on New Year's Eve. They want one on Valentine's Day. I'm surprised we didn't get one on Boxing Day, quite frankly. But it's just fun, right? I see it as something further than that. You know, we talk about long-term storytelling in WWE. And they made no secret of the fact, WWE did, that long-term storytelling was going to be a priority under the Triple H regime. They hired Rob Fee as their head of long-term storytelling. And when people talk about having a head of long-term storytelling, they generally just put it on Bray Wyatt. Like, that's the only thing that comes up with WWE and long-term storytelling and this new head of long-term storytelling is, oh, he must be doing the Bray Wyatt stuff. Oh, the Bray Wyatt stuff. And yeah, I'm sure that he is doing a lot of the Bray Wyatt stuff. But in terms of long-term storytelling, I would put in that bucket all the Miz, Dexter Lumis, Johnny Gargano stuff. That stuff has been going on for months. That's long-term storytelling. And what I think that we have with Dominic and Rey is long-term storytelling at its finest. Because right now, we just watch these holiday vignettes, and they're fun, and we enjoy them, and it's like, this is great. It's making Dominic a heel. It's making Rey a complicated hero who's got to deal with his son. But in actuality, I think what we're setting up for is the big Rey and Dominic match. I think they were separated because we need to wait for a grand stage for this thing, right? They needed to be separated because otherwise we'd have to do it right now. We don't want to do it right now. But I truly think that all these holiday vignettes are building up to what is going to be such a rich tapestry of story for a match. When we see Rey Mysterio versus Dominic, I still believe in my heart of hearts that it will be a retirement match, because what better way to go out than to have your son beat you? I think that's what this is setting up for. I think what we're seeing is wonderful long-term storytelling where we're just sprinkling in a detail. And eventually this stuff that we're reacting to as being like hilarious and fun becomes something that we can have an emotional connection to, something that will take us on this ride, that will take us to this match that'll probably happen at WrestleMania. Let's be honest.